Well, I felt good tonight, and I think it showed. I felt good the whole time training camp. I didn't have any issues with my body, and was real careful coming in and made sure I was good and healthy, and still managed to really get in good shape, even though I didn't have to have that tonight. But you always got to have it in the back pocket. So yeah, I felt really good, and was pretty impressed with the fans that were here too. So thanks again for everything.
Dan, you made a bet on air with Babalu when the fight was announced. Are you still going to send him a case of beer?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about it the first time I sent him beer, but maybe that's what he wanted tonight. Get a few free beers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what room he's in, but maybe I'll find him. At least I'll buy him beer in the future for sure.
You wanted to go ahead and do the title fight at 205. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't, but is that what you have for your goal next, or is middleweight still a possibility you might want to do? I know you said you'll do whatever Coker kind of talks about.
It's always a goal to be the top guy, no matter which weight class I'm at, but it's not my decision, so that's my hesitation. I can't really announce that fight myself. Coker's got to be able to do that, that's the fight I think I'd love to have, and we'll see what happens. But I think if that doesn't happen, there's a lot of tough guys at 205 right now in Strikeforce. So I'm just happy to fight the top guys and make it exciting for the fans.
It looked like your singular focus was to score a knockout. You mentioned you were very patient and you were kind of stalking him. Was that your singular focus? And if so, how important was it for you to get a knockout in this fight?
Well, the most important thing was to get the win, and I didn't have any. I knew that the fight wasn't going to be boring by any means, with it even being a decision. But it's obviously in my career the way that I'm most anxious, the way that I finish fights the most is, to finish a guy is by knocking him out, and he's had a questionable chin. He's been knocked out a few times, so I felt if I'm patient, I didn't want to be over-aggressive to allow him to try and take me down a little easier. I just wanted to be patient and pick my shot, and hopefully it strikes home. So and it landed pretty well, and I was able to finish up on the ground pretty well. So I'm pretty thankful for that. Well, typically there's not much difference until the last 2 weeks, probably. I clean my diet up a little better when I'm fighting 205. 85 for maybe the last month. I really leaned down on my diet, get a little lighter, and the last 2 weeks, 10 days is where I lighten up quite a bit, and it's a little happier for me not to have to do that. So my body felt great going into this. 205, I can eat, but the food wasn't the issue this fight. It was my body being completely healthy and feeling great going into it. So, I'm just thankful I was able to do that for this camp. Probably. I've never felt weak at 205. I might look a little smaller than most guys. I've never felt weaker. I feel like I hit harder than most of them. There's been a few of those guys that I'd rather take down than strike with them, but that happens at 85 too. So it really is wherever the best matchups are for me and for Strikeforce. So.
Do you have any aspirations in 2000 that you already asked about the title shot? Do you have any goals in mind for essentially?
Not to lose again. That's a good goal to have, right?
As for Dan, you have someone sitting across from you that just knocked out one of your Team Quest training partners. Any interest in meeting Robbie at some point?
I don't know. That could be a good fight as well, but it all depends on Scott Coker, and Robbie's been around a long time as well. He's tough. He's a warrior. So he did a great job tonight, and I definitely respect him as a fighter for sure. So who knows? I'm open to fight whoever as long as it's a great matchup and a good draw. So.